Alright, in this video I'm going to record myself planning my content for the week using Typoro. And if you're new to Typoro, it's a tool to help you write better on LinkedIn. You can upload your data sets into Knowledge and then you can create posts using AI to transform your data sets and your content into better content for LinkedIn. So I'm going to get started. I've got nothing planned for the week. As you can see here is my list of stuff. I've got a bit of testing things in here, but let's just get started. So I've got nothing for tomorrow. And if we take a scroll through my LinkedIn, I'm really going to start talking about sort of AI and LinkedIn audience building to build my profile up to create better sort of top of the funnel sales content for Typoro. So let's just get going. So I want the topic to be around this, building an audience on LinkedIn. It involves you talking around about your niche. A lot of people with LinkedIn, they just kind of post waffle really, and it never really resonates to anyone. And if you really want to grow a following and use LinkedIn as like your top of the content sales funnel, you have to kind of keep posting the same stuff over and over. So building an audience on LinkedIn involves you talking about your niche. To grow a business. No. It's best to share advice to teach people how to do the same. Okay. So from here, I can use a prompt style to restructure this, but where it gets interesting, I can use knowledge. And if we go to knowledge, you can see I've got 3 bits of information about Typoro, and I can reference that throughout the post. And so we've got some Typoro knowledge here. This is about the knowledge feature, which I'm looking at right now, but I'm going to go to Typoro and I'm going to start adding some bits from our homepage about how Typoro can help people. This is going to be company information, and where I'm saving its company, Kieran, my co-founder, he can also access this as well. So once I create this, he can use the same data set without having both of us to do it twice. And Typoro does scheduling, so I want to make people aware of that. Schedule. Where this knowledge is saved, it turns it into a vector, and OpenAI will communicate with that information. So it's called retrieval augmented generation, and this data here is saved into a vector database, and then Typoro can talk to that database and it will do a search using a semantic search and bring that data back. So Typoro can schedule content like a pro. And we'll add that into Typoro and we'll create that information. And Typoro can help people track their growth. So I'm going to paste that into here. And the reason why I'm adding Typoro into the knowledge every time is when OpenAI does its search, it's going to look for keywords that I input into the search. I'll show you shortly. Track your growth. Here, what else? We've already got some testimonials, and let's add this in here. So everything from our homepage pretty much. Add that here, and we'll save it as company. Cool, so I'm building my data set out here nicely. Let's have a look what else we've got. And we'll add something about tweet style image creation because Typoro can do that. Typoro can help. Oops. Right, that's cool. Add that here. And the last one for now is going to be this here. And we'll add this into Typoro. Cool. So now I've got my post here and I can use a bit of knowledge from my knowledge database. And this uses semantic search. So I can just put in a search term. So we can say search about Typoro and value prop. Okay. So building an audience on LinkedIn involves you talking about your niche. It's best to share advice to teach people how to do the same. And I'm going to generate a post of this, and it's going to generate the post based off my topic. It's going to find something in my knowledge database and turn it into a bit of content. So we got here. Want to build an audience on LinkedIn? Talking about your niche is key. Sharing advice helps others learn and grow. Keep your post engaging and clear. Use visuals to make your content pop. Typoro can help create standout professional designs. That's good. To enjoy ideas and shareable visuals. This elevates your brand effortlessly. Start sharing your experience today. I don't like the word key is a must, I think. I did a post today about Typoro, so I don't just want to talk about my tool 24/7, so I will likely just schedule this for later on in the week. This looks good, and we can add a text image like this. This is what we're talking about here. So this generates automatically in Typoro. Cool. I don't like the word elevate, so I'm just going to change this to grow. Looks pretty good. Cool. We'll schedule this for, let's have a look, maybe Wednesday at 8 AM. One post down. And this post here will just be talking about AI creation, I think. So let's think about, I really want to start pushing people about AI generated content and how it can help them. I don't necessarily want to plug Typoro every single post because the best content is kind of like 80% knowledge and 20% sales. And if you just hammer the same thing over and over and over, it gets a bit repetitive. So let's not talk about Typoro in this post. So Monday's post will be streamlining workflows instead of AI replacing people. Use AI to assist people like we're doing now. Cool. And then I'm going to use one called boxes and arrows, and this prompt here will kind of generate the post and add some boxes and arrows. So AI isn't here to take over your job. I don't like the semicolon. I just want to leave it as that. Isn't here to take over your job. So many people worry about AI replacing their roles, but what if AI could be your ultimate assistant instead? Imagine having an extra pair of hands. AI can integrate into workflows seamlessly, does not replace you. I'm going to get rid of semicolon. It's not really how I write. Think of it as a helpful tool that enhances your capabilities. AI can handle data entry, scheduling, and even customer support. Ultimately, AI can significantly increase your output without the stress of extra hours. It's about working smarter, not harder. I'm going to change your CTA. Let's have a look. Let's have a check with the preview. Cool. I'm going to schedule that for tomorrow morning. 8 AM. So what have I got? Scheduled 10th, 12th. So we've got Tuesday. Tuesdays, let's have a look. What are people talking about on LinkedIn? To get some ideas. Let's talk about how I increased my workflow using AI. Content creation. Developing different prompts to help me. It's a software. And I want to include knowledge here, so I want to find something about Typoro. Let's see what we can come up with, and I'm going to do, actually, let's have a think. Let's see what story brings up today. So, how I increase my content creation using AI. Turning creativity in a consistent process can seem overwhelming, but here's what you need to know. So, identify content needs, determine what type of content you want to create and its purpose, which is just what we're doing now. Develop AI prompts, create prompts that assist in generating ideas, structuring your content, refine and test, continuously refine these prompts and test them to ensure they produce quality results. Yeah, this is accurate. Integrate AI tools, use AI tools like Typoro to transfer your ideas into visually. We'll get rid of visually for that, because it's not needed in this sentence. Into impactful content. Create software, eventually compile these prompts into software. Let's have a look. I'm going to get rid of that line. Just say tools. It's bringing in the visual part, because I mentioned about visual part. Really, in the knowledge, I should have found something about content creation, not visual creation, but that was me being lazy. Tools like Typoro can elevate, can increase content quality. Cool, it's looking good. And then we'll schedule this for, oops, just save the image. So have a look. We'll schedule for Tuesday at 8 AM. So let's have a think about what's in the knowledge here. I can write better posts. We'll talk about consistency in posting. Just refresh this a second, clear it. So you can see here, this post is alright, but I'm gonna freestyle it and turn it into something better. I'm not going to include any knowledge. So I'm not too keen on this hook. I might whip this into shape. It's the thing with AI. AI is great for increasing your workflow, but human editing can still help massively to make it even better. So you should work in collaboration with it. LinkedIn accounts of daily posts grow significantly faster. Those without. And let's have that. Consistency is crucial. Engaging content is it's another word for essential. Necessary. That'll be better. Grows your profile. I'm adapting the videos now. And cool, looking good. And we'll add a text image here. Nice, looks good. And we'll preview this. So yeah, looking good. And we'll schedule this for, where are we? Thursday. Let's have a look. So What have we got coming up? AI isn't here to take over your job. How to increase my content creation. I want to build an audience. LinkedIn accounts with daily posting. Let's talk about what we got in knowledge. So for this one, I reckon we can keep this one pretty slim, but include the knowledge, which has already got the data. Oops. Increases content creation. Let's try freestyle for this and see what comes up. No. Let's try an actionable style post. It's a bit, I mean, it's cool. It's brought in a testimonial from Stephen, customer of Typoro. But I want to get rid of testimonials for this one. Still bringing in Stevens. Wonder why. Typoro implies content creation. This might be better. No, I don't like this today. Let's have a think. Cool, this is better. Change just the way actually. Imagine taking your raw scattered thoughts and having them polished into something sharp and impactful. It's like what Typoro does. It's like having an assistant who knows your mind, tidies up effortlessly, just throwing your ideas and it lines everything beautifully. No more fighting with structural flow. It's not faster. It's like a short getting it right every time. I've noticed huge growth on my LinkedIn. This is true. I'll show you my growth in a sec. Plus my networks have expanded more than ever thought was possible. Would you like to know more about Typoro? Cool. I'm gonna schedule this for Friday and That is Monday to Friday's content done in 25 minutes. So here is my stats. You can see I'm growing nicely, and here is my consistency on posting. I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit because I'm building Typoro as well as using Typoro and trying to run my LinkedIn account. Something's got to give. But now Typoro is built, I can concentrate on growing my account. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's very raw and unformatted and unedited, but you'll get a feel for how I create content. 25 minutes for a week's worth. Pretty cool.